Well, honey, Stampers, Deb Velder here. I'm glad to be back with you again, and today I'm going to show you how to do this cute little party favor. I'm going to use it as a nugget holder and give them away as gifts, and we're using it for the 4th of July, so this is the perfect die to use for it. It's a super easy project. The first thing I'm going to do is to make the little box that it comes in. I'm going to show you how to do the little nuggets, and we're going to be using this little combo that we have here in the shop. It's called God Bless America, and it has a stamp set, and it also has the paper to go along with it. We're going to be using both of those today. So let's start by making the box, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to do the box just plain. And then I'm going to show you how to do this little Z-fold divider in here, so that if you wanted to put a divider in to hold up your nuggets a little bit easier, you can do that. I'm also going to show you how to do a variation to this to put little wobbles on them. They're just kind of free floating wobbles. They're adorable. All right, so the first thing I need to do is to grab my paper. This is a 4x4 inch piece of paper, and I scored it at the 1.5 inch mark, and then I turned it and I scored it at the 1.5 inch mark, and then I turned it halfway and I scored it at the 1 inch and the 1 inch, and that's going to give us our measurements. But remember, all of the measurements for this are on my blog. If you click in the upper right hand corner, there's a little eye up there. That'll get you right to this blog post, and there's all of the directions and all of the measurements right on there. So I'm going to take my crease tool and I'm going to just crease all of my lines. You really want to get these nice and crisp so that the box is easier to put together. All right, so there's just a couple of them, and then we're going to take our scissors and we're going to take and cut this right here. You're going to go in, this is the 1 inch mark right here, so we're going to cut this little tab right here, and we're going to cut this little tab right here, and the same on this side right here. All right, now we're going to take our adhesive and put it right along this edge. You want to get them right close to the edge. All right, so you only need one side. And now what we're going to do is to just lift up the center, the middle part right here. And then we're going to take this one, line it up with that edge right here. This is so easy. And then we're going to take and line this one up. All right, everything should line up nice and even. Okay, so there's our first one. We're going to do the exact same thing. Add that one first, then the one with the tape, and just put this together like this little guy. Now, if you're going to put the Z-fold in, okay, this is our little Z-fold right here, and it is 1.5 by 3 1/4. Again, the measurements are on there, and what you want to do is you want to fold one going this way and one going this way. You want to take your crease tool and really crease it good. You're going to take your adhesive and put it on. Oh no, this one I'm going to take and use my deluxe glue, because the reason is because it's nice and easy to slide it in there. Okay, so let me just show you where I put the glue. All right, always put your top on in between using it. So I put it on, I didn't put them on the same side, you see. All right, so you've got one on this side and one on this side, and now what we're going to do is we're going to just slide them in here like this. It goes right in the middle, and then this edge is going to catch all the way to this side, and this edge is going to catch all the way to this side. So slide it in there, hold it there, and it's right there in the middle. Okay, you can take your little crease tool and just pop it in there just like that. All right, so now we have the divider in there. We've got our little box all done. That's how easy it is. Okay, and now let's put together our little star, or our little stars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and so I'm going to take some white ones. All right, now with our stars, you can take and do a whole bunch of different things. So this is our new paper pack in the shop right now. It's called the Diamond Pack Sampler, and look at all the beautiful colors that you get. It is absolutely gorgeous. You get one sheet of each kind. It's just a sampler pack. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, and the colors in here are just breathtaking. So we're going to use the vibrant red, white, and blue. I did for that one. In the paper pack that you get in that little combo, I used some of those for the stars. I mixed and matched them. And when I'm cutting these out, I cut out a whole bunch of them. And then I just keep them in here when I need them. All right, so those are those little guys. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually show you how to stamp on these. So I'm just going to line up my stars, okay? And I'm going to get out my markers, and I'm just going to take and marker this up. All right, I usually do it the first time just to see where it's at, and then the second time I do it just to make sure I got the good coverage. All right, so I'm just going to take and do this one first, stamp it down. Okay, and then we're just going to do it one more time just to get it nice and dark. There we go. All right, now we're going to do the other one right here. So let's do this upside down. And the blue. Let's make sure we got that. Yep. And one more. My A didn't get all the way. Okay, and let's do this one right here with the red. Again, all of the products are in our shop, and you can click on any one of the little buttons to get to our shop. Okay, there we go. So now we have our two stars ready to go. We're going to adhere them to, see, when I do this, I do it in droves. But I'm going to do this as a project for one of the local nursing homes, and just to say thank you to all of the workers on the 4th of July. I thought that they would really appreciate this. So I'm just going to take two of each one of these, because you need to do the front and the back. You see, you have to do the front and you have to do the back. All right, we're going to take this. We're going to take our adhesive, because again, I love to have the ability to move it around a little bit, and I just love this adhesive. There's a purpose for each one, and this one definitely gives you the chance, like with the little Z fold in here, it gave me a little chance to move it back and forth. It really works well. I love it because it doesn't get clogged. I always put the top back on when I'm not using it, though. That's important. All right, so now I can just kind of manipulate it around just a little bit to, there we go. Got that one a little close to the edge, but we're good. We're all good. All right. I'm going to take this, turn it upside down. I'm going to take my Stampendable and There we go. Just adheres it so much better. Okay, so there's one. Let's grab the other one and do the exact same thing. Always putting the top back on your adhesive. I'm just getting kind of close to the edge, but not going too far. That's all we need, is just a little bit. Okay, top back on there. We're going to turn it over. And add it right here to the okay, I think that's good. Let's just give it the old, this just gives it a much more even pressure to it. Okay, all right, so there's those. Super easy, right? All right, so now what we're going to do is to add it to our little box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and the box is going to go right where that little V is right there. So let's take and put some adhesive on the back. You don't want to go past that line because that is where it's going to stop. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. There's the first side. All right, let's turn it over. We're going to do the same thing, making sure that it's right side up. Trust me, I've done this before upside down. It's not a pretty thing. Alrighty. There's our glue. We're going to just line these little stars up. And as soon as this is just a little bit there we go. Okay, let's see, before it dries too much, we want to just make sure it stands up. There we go. That also helps it to be even. Okay, we've got that. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is add, I told you when I cut things out, I always cut out a whole bunch of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add maybe a couple little stars here. A blue one, silver one. Just add a red one. All right, so let's just grab this. Good. Just one little dot there in the middle. Grab my... Okay, let's do this. There we go. I like that. That looks good. That looks really good. All right, so now if I was to add the little wobbles, these little guys right here, all I have to do is to take some acetate, okay? We're going to take our cutter. Let's move this out of the way. We're going to take our cutter and we're just going to do 1/4 inch strips. All right, so I just take some acetate, and you can make them any length. I think I told you in the directions maybe 3 inches, but it doesn't matter because you cut them down anyway. So you just want to make a bunch of them depending on how many you want to wobble. So I'm just going to do 2 to show you because I'm not going to leave them in there. But I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit here. All right, so now we've got these little wobbles right here. This is just the acetate. Can you see it? Yeah, you can. And then you're going to take your little stars, okay? And you're going to put one on one side. And you can put as many as you want on there. I need to cut out a few more of the little ones. I've been using them for everything. Let's see. Let's just grab these. Here's one. Now on the back of it, you've got to take and put one on the back because otherwise it's going to look not very professional, okay? So we're just going to take and put one on the back, and you can make as many or as little as you want. You can make them big, you can make them small. I'm going to show you in just a minute what I have here. Alrighty, you're just going to line them up. so that it's pretty on both sides, just like this. It's just pretty on both sides. Okay, so this one right here, I can just take and use just one of them if I wanted to. This has to dry just a little bit more. Okay, let's let that dry just for a little bit. And then I can add them just like I did here. Okay, so I got a big one here. I got a couple little ones here. They kind of look like sparklers, you know, just for the 4th of July. I thought that was really cute. Now this one, you don't have to put in that divider. And I thought if I did a double nugget, I could put that in there because it would fit in there just nicely. To make the nuggets, all right, while this is drying, excuse me, I'll show you how I did the nuggets. So I took some of our paper and I cut it 1.5 by 3 1/4. I'm going to take my crease tool and just pre-crease it like this so it's easier to stay around your nugget. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive right here. Grab one of my nuggets, okay, and just wrap this around like this, making it centered on both sides. Okay, these are just the little tiny nuggets made by Hershey. And there you have your nugget. They're that fast and that easy. Aren't they cute? All right, and then they just fit right inside here. I got a double nugget in there, so there's that one. And like I said, you can take these and you can make and put the really pretty, let me see, like this one. You could have put this one on there. You see how pretty that is? Oops, sorry. See how pretty that one is by putting that on there? That kind of reminds me of the Marvel collection, doesn't it? There we go. Isn't that cute? Isn't that pretty? Anyway, that's how easy this is. I hope you give it a try. I hope you enjoyed my post for today. If you have any questions, just let us know. We're here at Teaspoon of Fun. In the upper left-hand or right-hand corner is how to get to the blog posts. And if you have any questions, like I said, let me know. You take care. Have a great day. And thank you so much for stopping by.